Yo, what's good? So Microsoft's about to have their press conference right now in about 2 minutes. So yeah, we're just getting straight into it, man. I'm just gonna just sit back, talk some shit, you know what I'm saying, and watch with y'all. So yeah.
Was everything you've compromised, everything you've done, worth it?
Yo, if you're on Twitch or YouTube, check out the chat box, man. If you want to hit me up and, say what you want to say, man, communicate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get a conversation going while this bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying?
When will it be announced?
But,
how will it be
yeah.
and when's it coming out? We're excited for Halo 6
wait, man.
because
it's about a
it's
minute and a
Halo.
half left.
It is Microsoft's biggest
What are y'all looking forward to, man? What are y'all looking forward to? I hope another Halo comes out, and I hope they have split screen for it. That's all I want. A split screen Halo game. You know what I'm saying?
Multiplayer Halo game, probably the best Halo multiplayer since Halo 2.
I gotta play more of that.
Remains what's going to happen with the campaign in Halo 6. A lot of us weren't such big fans of Halo 5's campaign, so we want to see where is Halo 6's campaign going to go. Halo 6 will obviously be an Xbox One game. It'll be really cool to see what they do on Xbox One X. This will be the first Halo designed with that in mind. But what's more interesting is 343 has given some not so super subtle hints in recent times that this Halo 6, probably going to be on PC as well. There is a sort of version of multiplayer for Halo 5 Guardians that you can play on PC, but odds are I think there's a pretty good chance that the entirety of Halo 6 will also be released as a PC game. I would put the odds of seeing Halo 6 at E3 2018 at about 99.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! It's happening! It's going down!
That chicken dinner will have to wait because the biggest video game event of the year is finally here, and we've got your ticket inside. This is E3 2018. IGN is coming to you live from Los Angeles for 6 days and almost 50 hours of coverage. And you don't want to miss a second of the action. You'll see the explosive press conferences, breaking news from the show floor, live hands-on demos of the hottest games, and expert insight on all of the latest developments straight from the IGN team. If it's at E3, it's coming to our stage. Hello, old friend.
Gaming nerds assemble!
Today, we'll take you inside the Microsoft Theater for a look at the future of the Xbox One. Will we find out what's in store for the Halo universe? Hit the road with the latest groundbreaking Forza experience. And check out all the new games you'll be playing on the world's most powerful console, the Xbox One X. And later, stick around for complete coverage of Bethesda's media event. The company behind Fallout, Skyrim, and Wolfenstein is back with a ton of surprises. And a wild ride into the apocalypse with the over-the-top Rage 2. IGN's live coverage of E3 2018 starts right now.
Yo, I hope this is better than fucking EA's press conference yesterday. Yeah, that shit was good.
And you're watching IGN Live at E3 2018. From first exclusive looks to hands-on demos, this is the best place to watch the big show. We're bringing you live coverage and breaking news from all the major players like Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo. Plus, we've got the Fortnite 50v50 Celebrity Pro-Am on top of that. Be sure to leave us your comments using the hashtag E3 2018 and tag us at IGN to let us know who you think should win our Game of Show award. But first, we've got the moment some of you, myself included, have waited years for. It's time to take a look at Soul Calibur 6. Let's welcome producer Motohiro Okubo and his translator Mikey Mack. Now, I have to say, you guys, as both a huge Witcher fan and a huge Soul Calibur fan, I really want to ask, how did you guys get Geralt in the game?
まずソウルキャリバー6に当然皆さんが
Yo, I'm so ready for Soul Calibur 6, yo. Who trying to get mopped the fuck up on that game?
やっぱりソウルキャリバーの世界観を体現してくれるようなキャラクターを入れたいなと。
He's gonna be slept. There's gonna be a lot of money lost in that game.
ゲラルトにさせていただきました。
So, I mean, of course, I think fans have come to expect guest characters in the Soul Calibur franchise, and we always want to surprise our fans in many ways possible.
Yeah, I thought
and I think the
Microsoft
Witcher
First
universe had a
Conference is
lot
gonna go on.
in common, and
This
the
is
characters
still good.
translated
It's still
very
all good.
nicely to the Soul Calibur universe.
You guys have had some very cool guests across the years. We even had
Don't do that to
Yoda.
my
I
boy,
never
kill it.
expected that
Yo,
one. when it
that
was
dude from
announced.
Witcher?
How do you pick who's going to be the next guest?
Yo.
今お伝えしたように、
Yo, they
ソ
gonna
ー
have
キャイバーの
to.
世界観に
Yo.
まずすごく
They gotta put my nigga Noctis in there.
マッチしてると思います
He better have a cameo in
まあ
there since he's
CD
making
プロ
his
ジェク
rounds.
トさんの方にもお話をしたところすごく前向きに最初からですね回答いただいてでその後のいろんな話し合いもすごくスムーズにいって、まあ、ゲラウトに決まったという形ですね。
Sound
I
like
mean,
you about the
again,
quality.
it's really how assimilated they would be in the Soul Calibur universe. And really, when we expressed interest to CD Projekt Red, they were very supportive of this venture and said, "Hey, let's make this work somehow." And then it kind of went from there.
So obviously we're looking at gameplay right now. It looks like Geralt's pretty quick. How long did it take you to kind of decide on what his moveset would be?
そうですね、ムーブセット自体はいろんなアイディアはあった中で、まあ、3ヶ月以上はかかってますかね、ムーブセットだけで。
I mean, there were a lot of ideas how to bring him into the Soul Calibur franchise. I think it took 3 months fully locked down.
さらに原作のウィッチャーのゲラルトの実際にやってるアクターさんを日本にお呼びしてモー
I
ション
guess
キャプ
they're
チャー
gonna
を
be
撮ったり
starting
と
their
かして
shit on their channel. I might switch it to the
And
Microsoft
even
YouTube
on the
account.
mocap front, we went all
'Cause
out.
it
We
looks like
brought
it might
the
even
mocap
be a
actor
little
for
bit,
Geralt in The Witcher to Japan.
Yeah,
in
they're gonna
Australia,
have better
and we
quality on theirs
mocapped
too,
him to
so
make sure
that'll
all the
be
moves
freaking
look
dope.
exactly like his character should.
Oh, that quality's so cool to hear. You also have a stage.
So yeah, as
from
soon as
The
that
Witcher
press
that's
conference
in the game as
goes
well.
on,
Can
we're
you tell
gonna
us a
switch
little bit
from the
about that?
IGN to the
それも
Microsoft.
CD プロジェクトさんにですねい
You know,
ろん
get the
な
real shit.
そのアセットを快く貸していただいてただ、まあ、そのまんまやっぱり出しちゃうとステージバトルのステージにうまくそのまんま使えるところもあったんですけれども、まあ、バトルのステージの設計上ですねいろいろとこう変更してそれも CD プロジェクトさんに前向きに OK をいただいて実現させたという形になります。
Again, CD Projekt was so supportive of this entire partnership. So when we said, "Hey, we want to make a stage," they provided a lot of assets that we can use, and they allowed us to really kind of rearrange things how we needed to in terms of a Soul Calibur stage, because it can't just take the stage and drop it into the game.
I have to say it is really funny seeing Geralt fight Geralt. But to get a little bit broader, what can we expect from all of the characters or the game as a whole in terms of new battle mechanics?
基本的には今までの出てたキャラクターのムーブっていうのはそのまんま違和感なく遊べる形にはなっています。
So a lot of the battle mechanics, we tried to take what they had established in previous iterations of the game and really bring it up to date and drop it into Soul Calibur 6.
ただ今まで A で2回で止まってた攻撃が A で3つぐらいまで出せたりとかして、まあ、そういった形で連続技っていうのをもう少し楽しめるような形の作りにはしています。
But of course, we did make a few adjustments and adaptations to bring it up to date. So where you would normally have pressed A twice to just do a 2 combo, we would now have like a 3 combo available. So you could hit A even more. So there's a lot more to explore.
Can you give me some examples of what the biggest changes are or ones that you think that fans should really be excited about?
まあいろいろと今回変えてるところはあるんですけれどもその中でもリバーサルエッジとかですね、いうシステムを入れています。でそういったリバーサルエッジとか、まあ、それから一番上級者向けにはリーサルヒットっていうシステムも入れたりとかしてるんですけれどもそういったバトルシステムも入れてるんでぜひその辺は楽しんでいただければなというふうに思います。
So there have been a lot of changes, including one called Reversal Edge, which is really kind of a cool little blocking defensive mechanic. And for the more advanced players, there is another one called Lethal Hit. So I mean, that's you're gonna have to go into the game and kind of explore for yourself.
Okay. So can I ask, what is your personal favorite addition to Soul Calibur 6?
そうですね一番最初のインタビューでは当時三剣とソフィーティアしか出してなかったんで三剣っていうふうにお伝えしたんですけど新キャラもう一つ出してましてグローダブルセーバーのグローっていうキャラクターがいるんですけどそれも非常にこう服の風のなびき方とかそういったところがかっこいいんで結構個人的に気に入ってますね。
So when I first answered this question during the very first interview that I had, of course only Sophie and Mitsurugi were shown, so I had to say Mitsurugi at the time. But more recently we're showing Gro now, and the dual-wielding character, and I think just the way his clothes kind of blow in the wind and that texture is really kind of fascinating for me. So I really like that, seeing that on the screen.
It's good physics.
Yeah.
I think the community's actually responded to him pretty positively from what I've seen. Everyone seems really excited. So can you tell us a bit about him or about his backstory?
グローのすごいコミュニティが楽しみにしてるっぽいんで、もう少しグローのそのバックストーリー。
Yo, there's about to be so many freaking battles on that game.
彼は北欧の出身で非常にそのクールな形のオーラをまとって、で今お伝えしたように、いろいろソウルキャリバーを作るときにいろんな映画を最初にプロジェクトのメンバーで全員で見たんですね。でその中でやっぱりこういうやっぱりアクションを格闘の中にも入れていきたいよねっていうところの中のプロジェクトメンバー、私も含めてプロジェクトメンバーがみんながこう気に入ったアクションをどんどん入れていって、結果彼のようなキャラクターが出来上がったっていう形になります。
So as you know, his character's got this really royal background, and we thought that was very, very cool. So one assignment that we had during the development was that we were all watching movies to kind of pick and choose different actions or movement that we really liked. So in doing so, we really just cherry-picked things from different movies or shows at the production team, myself included, and said, oh, this is how we want to create this character.
Wow, I had no idea it would be that in-depth. That's really cool. When it comes to his fighting style, what other character do you think he's most like, or what style of players do you think will best play Gro?
基本的にはやっぱり一本ダブルセーバーって言って最初は一本なんですけれども、その中でこう剣を分離させたりとかすることもできるんですね。で、割とオールラウンドに戦えるキャラクターなんじゃないかなというふうに思います。遠いところからでも飛び込むような動きをしたりとか、相手をこう切りつけるような動きっていうのは当然あるんですけれども、基本的に非常に使いやすいキャラクター、慣れてくれば非常に使いやすいキャラクターなんじゃないかなというふうに思いますね。
So he uses what I call the double saber, which is, of course, it starts off as a single sword, and then he can split it into two. So that allows him to be a very well-rounded character. He's got a lot of kind of movements that he can jump in from a distance and attack and slash the opponent. So I think once you get used to the character's mechanics and how he plays around the field, it really will enable you to do a lot of different things. Very well-rounded.
In play testing with him, have you seen any characters he's really good against, or any characters he's bad against? Like, I'm a Cervantes player, I'm very bad against Killick, is an example.
いろいろですね、私も途中で触ってはいるんですけれども、まだですね、私もはっきりと相性が分かるまでですね、バトルの調整をしたりとかするんで、まだはっきりちょっと分かんないところもあってごめんなさい。
So I'll be perfectly honest with you. I've kind of touched the build while it's still in development, a work in progress, and I don't personally know the matchups quite yet. I mean, I've played him against different characters, but I think you need to really stress test it and then lab it if you want to figure out what the matchups are going to be.
その辺はぜひですね E3 でビルド遊べますので、いろいろと遊んでですね、意見聞かせてもらえればなというふうに思います。
So, I mean, I would open up the floor to you guys. You know, it's going to be playable at E3. So, I mean, if you guys want to take a look at it, and then you let us know what your findings are.
I'm sure the community will have takes on that pretty quickly.
ぜひいろいろその辺の意見も聞かせてもらえれば、みんなプロジェクト見てますんで、はい、教えてもらえればなというふうに思います。
We're paying close attention to what the community is saying. So,
oh, cool.
Definitely.
Good to know. We'll make sure we keep you updated. So, with the addition of both Gro and Geralt, how are you expecting the competitive scene to react to those two characters?
e スポーツのシーンがどういうふうにそのキャラクターに対して反応するでしょう。
当然バトルの部分っていうのは対戦のゲームとして非常にハイレベルで、e スポーツの大会とかでも十二分に皆さん楽しんでもらえるようなものにはしています。
In terms of just the simple battle mechanics and matchups, we definitely aim to make it extremely competitive, and I know it requires a lot of adjustments and balancing.
That's what I was going to ask next, is how much effort goes into balancing new characters when you're adding a new moveset versus everyone else who's already existing in the franchise. That sounds really difficult.
一つその調整に至ってのこう要素というか、やっぱりこうみんなものそのツールキットを持ってる中で新しい要素を追加するとやっぱこうバランスが崩れるんじゃないかっていう。
そんなにですね、ゲームのバランスそのものっていうのは心配は個人的にはしてないです。やっぱりバトルキャリバーのプレイヤーとして楽しんでたトッププレイヤーたちがプロジェクトに結構入ったりとかして、バトルの部分っていうのもかなり早い段階でできてたので、調整の部分に相当時間かけてるんですね。そういう意味ではあまり心配はしてないです。
Yeah, I mean, in terms of balancing, I'm not too concerned with it because a lot of the team members we got inside of a development team were involved in Soul Calibur in some form or another along the way. So they really understand the franchise very, very well. So a lot of the battle mechanics and systems were developed very early on. I think it has a very strong foundation.
Right. How long have you guys actually been working on Soul Calibur 6? When did development start?
3年ぐらいですかね。
About 3 years.
That's crazy. Well, it looks awesome so far. We have to cut to break real quick, so let's take a quick break. When we come back, more Soul Calibur 6.
If you find IGN's awesome content anywhere else online, you'll find it right at home on IGN.com. With IGN First, you'll get a sneak peek at never-before-seen gameplay, exclusive insights from developers, and a whole lot more. NVC Live brings you IGN's Nintendo podcast up close and personal. Engage with other viewers, ask our NVC hosts your questions, and become a part of the show. Don't miss out. Find everything first on IGN.com.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for?
Yo.
The memes.
Yeah. You want to go and take that voice acting thing seriously? What we need to do to that room to make it more patterned or whatever.
The best user-generated videos and art.
Padding this room because
and a
the
whole
other
lot
room, even though it's
more.
padded, it's really small, so it's gonna keep sounding boxy.
Be part of the conversation.
Yo, why was he doing that stupid ass dance, bro?
And Instagram.
He was doing, you remember that dance we was watching when they was doing the Power Ranger shit?
Is the best way to
I swear to you, I saw Thanos or something doing that dance right now.
What you want to watch.
Oh, I gotta hold up.
Live streams have
How long you should have the stream up?
With the floating video player on
Yeah,
iOS,
around
you can
that.
keep watching the live stream as you read other news.
Any additional people in yesterday from yesterday?
And the
I'm
biggest
not sure. I
games.
had.
Download the
Lexi?
IGN app from
Yeah,
iOS or
you saw
Android stores
people were
now.
chatting.
Sign up for
Yeah, I
notifications.
only saw
for
Lexi
your
inside here, but I
latest
left.
news breaks.
We got a ride after a while.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games
Yo,
and entertainment, but we also
so
have a team
check
of
this
some
out.
of the world's biggest fans of your favorite
Kingdom Hearts 3
franchises.
got delayed.
From breaking news and exclusives,
January
never
29th or
before
some
seen
shit?
looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays,
I'm
and
like
live streams.
almost salty
IGN
about
brings
it,
you all the coverage
but
you need, no matter where
it's
you
not
are.
that far.
Whether you're on IGN.com,
And,
the
it's
IGN
not
app,
that much of a
YouTube,
delay.
Facebook, or Snapchat,
And,
we've always got you covered.
you
IGN,
got a
the
release
number
date.
one source for all games and entertainment fans
Fuck it.
worldwide.
Basically, what they did with 2.8.
Hey, put some honey inside here, man.
I ain't put nothing in there.
Welcome back to IGN Live at E3 2018, your hub for all things E3. Right now, we're here with Okubo-san from the Soul Calibur team and his translator, Mac. Now, I really wanted to ask you guys, have there been any major changes to some of the fan-favorite characters in the game?
Super Smash Bros.
先ほどもちょっと話したんですけど、基本的には操作感、そのキャラクターのそのものの特性であったりとか、操作感っていうのは変えてないです。
I mean, we kind of touched on this a little earlier as well, but we really wanted to make a big effort to not change the essence of a character too much and how they feel when you control them.
だからもうバトルの手触りっていうのはもう本当にソウルキャリバーそのものを楽しんでいただけると思います。
So I really think when you pick up the controller,
Where
you
about
kind of
IGN
feel like
is
Soul
using
Calibur
to,
immediately.
To stream that? It
So
sucks.
anyone who has played all the games, you know, if I pick
I know
up
damn well I
right
get
now,
all
you
that
know
damn
exactly
blurry.
what set is.
Yeah, it's only like, what, 720 or something like that?
いくつかやっぱりコマンドは変えて
I'm gonna switch
い
it
て、
to
そ
this
の
one. This
中で
one's
も
like
今
old
回複雑なコマンドっていうのを
when it
なく
starts.
しています。やっぱり操作による
Yeah, it's good with 100 people. He be on the stream way more than I am.
というよりかはやっぱり ユーザー間でのシンプルな読み合いの部分をもっともっと深く掘り下げたいというふうに思ったので、操作自体はかなりシンプルに。
So there have been a few changes in the game and some of the moves, but I mean, by and large, I think you'll know what to do. Having said that, we tried to eliminate, one of the examples is we tried to eliminate a lot of complex inputs and commands because I think there was definitely a barrier of execution, which we wanted to play down a lot and let the sort of mind games of the two players be the main focus of the stage.
What's the name?
It's always a really interesting thing when it comes to fighting games is what have you done to make it accessible to newcomers, people who maybe
want to be going out that morning, going over to the Walmart, trying to make sure Smash Brothers will
the
get their
long-time
surprise
series
release day.
fans feeling
On that
ソウル
Tuesday.
カリバー自体はやっぱり今回6作目ですけど、当然最初のシリーズからいろいろなこうやっぱり変更してきていると思うんですね。で、今回6で何をしたかったかというとですね、やっぱり憧れの武器をまず振り回す気持ちよさで、キャラクターを自由に動き回らせる、やっぱり8wayランっていうのがソウルキャリバーの一つのカルチャーの一つですので、気持ちよさ、そこをしっかりとお客さんに体感してもらいたいというところはありました。
So this is, of course, the 6th iteration of Soul Calibur, and I think the franchise has undergone many different changes over the years. Having said that, a big focus for this one was to really let the players pick a character and a weapon that they just really like and let them enjoy it to their heart's content, really. So the 8-way run has been a very important characteristic of Soul Calibur. So just when you pick up the controller, being able to move around and being able to wield this weapon and make it feel really good, that was kind of what we wanted to achieve.
ただし、ソウルカリバー5まで、特に5は剣を持った戦いっていう中でのバトルとしての完成度が非常に高いものだったので、その気持ちよさの部分と5の完成度、完成度の高さっていうのを両立させるっていうのが今回6のおけるバトルのチャレンジ。
I think one of the big challenges for Soul Calibur 6 was that in 5 you really kind of achieved a very high level of swordsmanship and that sort of gameplay that players would experience. So taking that sort of high level of completion and polish and dropping it into 6 while also making it feel good as the players swing these weapons around, just making those tweaks so it feels good as a package is kind of the challenge of Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, well, I was really excited when it was announced. I know a lot of people were, and you guys have slowly been rolling out the character announcements. How has the fan community reacted? How have you been seeing the reception?
今のところ非常に好意的に受け取っていただいていると思います。デザインについてはやっぱり時代そのものはソウルキャリバーの一番最初の時代に戻してるんですけれども、キャラクターのデザインそのものはやっぱりそれを今の時代にどうかっこよく見えるだろうっていうところをすごくこだわってデザインしてお客さんには喜んでいただいています。
I think overall it's been very
fucking
positive.
clothes
I
getting
thank
ripped
the
off.
community very much for that.
Oh, nice.
So timeline-wise, you kind of took it way to the beginning, like the first Soul Calibur.
Show me the nibble.
Having said that, though, as far as characters, I wanted to sort of modernize and update it to what's cool now. So just balancing these two, it was fun, and the community has responded very positively.
それからやっぱり今のところそのバトルの部分っていうところいろんな賞で
Does that mean armor gets hit off and stuff too?
いろんな意見はありますけれども、
Probably don't have no
非常に
effect
ポ
on
ジ
the
ティブ
game
に捉え
or
てい
you
た
know
だいてるんじゃない
damage
かな
to
と。
check or anything like that.
And
right?
even the battle portion as well. We've been touring it at a lot of different shows and having people play it and get their hands on it. And I think the overall consensus has been very positive. And you know, everyone's going to have their opinions on certain things or certain systems or mechanics, but overall I think it's very positive.
Yeah, that's what I've seen too. And I did actually ask the community on Twitter if they had any questions, and what everyone was asking about is what can we expect from the story and the campaign?
まず今先ほどもお伝えした通り、一番最初の時代背景と時代設定としては一番最初のソウルキャリバーの方に
So, I mean, first of all, in terms of the timeline, I kind of teased it earlier, but we're taking it back to around the same timeline as the first Soul Calibur.
で、当然ソウルキャリバーのその世界観の中で一番重要なところというか根っこのところってソウルキャリバー対ソウルエッジ、まあ全体悪みたいな、やっぱりそこの部分っていうところが一番最初に生まれたのが一番最初の時代であって、で いろいろとやっぱりシリーズを見ていく中で、そこの一番最初にそのソウルキャリバーと
Yo, why did they change the name from Soul Edge to Soul Calibur?
重要なところにもかかわらず、あまりしっかり深く描ききれてなかったなというふうに思ったので、まあそれを今回しっかりとお客様にお伝えできればなというふうに思います。
And you trace the world of Soul Calibur back to its origins, and it really boils down to Soul Calibur versus Soul Edge, right?
Soul Edge.
Good versus evil, if you will. And we really wanted to kind of explore that storyline a little deeper. I think we couldn't do it as well as we would have wanted in earlier Soul Calibur. So looking at that story and relationship really was kind of a big focus of.
Got him.
So does that mean that Siegfried and Nightmare are basically going to be our main characters through the campaign?
そのソウルキャリバーとソウルエッジの最初の部分っていうところを今回新しい展開でお楽しみいただけるんですけど、そこら辺はですねこの後の E3 で公開していくんで、まだもうちょっと公開できるまでお待ちください。
A lot of that is going to answer itself during E3. So that's something that I can only tell you to
so
stay tuned for. But it's Calibur and Edge.
It is a very iconic partnership at this point. Can you tell us a little bit about how the campaign is actually going to play out? How are we going to get through it?
まず一つは時代設定は前に戻るんですけれども、まあ新しいエピソードなんかも入ってきて、新しいキャラクターなんかもそこには入ってきます。ただ、そのストーリーモードっていうのがどんなようなものになるのかっていうのは、もうちょっとあともう少しだけ待っていただければ分かるようになりますので。
Again, the era, we're bringing it back to the origin, and there's going to be certain slightly new developments and new episodes in this story, as well as new characters that are going to get involved. But how that all unfolds and how you get to experience it remains to be seen.
All right, I see. You guys are being intentionally vague. I see what's going on. All right, let's jump to the character creator. What can we expect from that?
キャラクタークリエーションもソウルキャリバーの中では非常に重要な要素ですので、今回もただこれもですね、発売までの間にどんなものになるのかっていうのは少しずつ明らかにしていきたいなというふうに思っています。
Again, I think the character creation aspect is a very important part of Soul Calibur, and that's about all I'm at liberty to say right now. So it's an important part, and we focus on it. That you'll see more as time goes on.
Killing me here. In Soul Calibur 4 is my favorite Soul Calibur, and I spent a lot of time in the ascension and descension of the towers, and I really tied the character creation system into that to make sure that I had, the best character possible. Is stuff like that still going to be possible in character creation, and are we going to have an equivalent to tower ascension and descension?
It seems like it's going to end up starting by the time I end up leaving.
Hang tight. Very soon.
All right, let's jump over to esports. What are you guys doing to support the competitive scene?
先ほどお話したように、まず、格闘の部分っていうのはもう本当に、しっかりと作り込んでますし、十分対戦格闘シーンの中でも楽しんでいただけるものにはなっていると思います。
So the battle system, it's intended to be a very fun experience, but at the same time, competitive.
Yo, Ivy lost that last game, man. I want to see how much more naked she was going to be. What the fuck?
どのようにそれを扱われていくかっていうのは、やっぱり e スポーツっていうのがそもそもユーザーベースというかコミュニティベースで生まれたものですし、やっぱりコミュニティベースで未だにその運営がされているものだと思いますので、まず僕たちとしては面白いものをとにかく提供する、ソウルキャリバーらしいものをしっかりとお客様に提供する、その上で、e スポーツシーンの中でソウルキャリバー6が取り上げてもらえれば非常に嬉しいことだと思います。
In terms of Soul Calibur's, I guess you can call it, role in esports, that's very interesting that you bring that up, because I think esports is a very community-driven scene, and you look at a lot of esports events even today, it's run by the community by and large. So I think how Soul Calibur is going to fit into that is going to be determined a lot by how the community reacts to it, and what we are able to, I think my job is to deliver something fun and engaging that can be used in that scene.
Okay, we've only got a couple of minutes left, so I did want to ask, speaking of esports, do you guys consult pro players or people that you know have played Soul Calibur for a long time when it comes to playtesting?
競技性に関してはやっぱりそのプロプレイヤーとこう相談し合ってこうシステムを開発していくのかっていう。
あまり詳しくは言えないんですけど、一部のプレイヤーの方にはご協力はいただいています。で、かつですね、プレックスソウルの中にはプレイヤー出身者がいて、そういうような形で作り上げている感じですね。
I can't go into too much detail about this either, but there has been a select team of very experienced Soul Calibur players, both inside and outside the team, which we consulted. So it's been a very collaborative development, I think.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. That's all the time we have left today. I'm sure we'll find out more very soon. It is time for a break, but there's still so much more ahead. More of E3, so don't go anywhere.
I'm taking a break. How dare they? Man.
The IGN app is the best way to stay up to the minute on what you love. No matter what you play, create the custom feed and filter what you want to watch. Live streams have never been easier to find. With the floating video player on iOS, you can keep watching the live stream as you read other news. World premiere trailers, and the biggest games. Download the IGN app from the iOS or Android stores now. Sign up for notifications and we'll alert you the second news breaks. Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're bringing the memes, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art,
I'm gonna take a
and
break
a
real
whole
quick.
lot more.
Check back in a little bit as soon as E3 starts.